shitty.
Where are they going? Where are they going?
These are going to have their food.
Rival?
It's funny how they know when it's near time, isn't it?
Yeah, they are used
All
to.
know they're asleep, and then all of a sudden,
But there, this is getting cold now. Look, they are guarding this. This is our territory. They're pushing them. Aw.
in the wheelbarrow.
Oh. Oh, this one doesn't care. I don't want to eat.
Oh, he's just
No, this one.
Oh, yeah. Look at him. Yeah.
They're marching.
They're drinking fresh water. Look at the cup. food.
Oh my God! You see the? Oh no! This is exciting. Yeah. No, hold it like
Game form an orderly queue. We won't keep you waiting too long. And as I say, if we run out of kids at the end, then some of you big kids can have a go as well. Once the feeding is underway, I will explain a bit about what's happening at this time of year and a bit about the history and the natural history of the swannery.
Oh no! Why? Hey, hey, hey! That's mad. Can you hold this one? Oh, look at that.
Okay, as soon as we've got some empty buckets, we'll see if we can tempt anybody else out. So we're feeding the swans with meat. Those with cygnets also get a poultry crumb and pellet. Some of them are a bit too small for wheat just yet. And the cygnets also get green food. All this lot capable of going and getting their own green food, but the cygnets can't do that just yet. So they're giving green food 3 times a day. And the green food on today's menu is just ordinary grass. People are often surprised that we feed the swans and cygnets on grass, but actually, grass can be quite an important part of their diet. Particularly in the winter, you will often see swans in wet fields grazing the grass just like geese. In fact, their natural food here on the Fleet Lagoon is a very grass-like waterweed called eelgrass. The eelgrass is now growing very abundantly further down the Fleet Lagoon. A few hundred swans have already left the swannery to go and feed on it. And over the next few months, as it gets more and more abundant, it doesn't actually peak in abundance until late autumn, early winter, then more and more of the non-nesting swans will move off down the lagoon to find their own food. Those with cygnets, however, they can't do that just yet. There's a problem. And that problem is the further down the lagoon you go, away from the swannery, the saltier the water gets. The swannery is at the head of the Fleet Lagoon. It's the longest tidal lagoon in the British Isles. It's open to the sea via Portland Harbour. When you drive over the bridge to Portland, you're driving over the mouth of the Fleet. So that end, 8 miles away from here as the swan swims, that end is very tidal. 2 high tides a day down there. We get about 2 high tides a month up here, if that. And it's relatively deep down there, and it's very salty. So even the adult swans rarely go all the way down to Portland. But in the mid-fleet, round about the villages of Chickerell, Moonfleet and Langton Herring, that's where all the line fluid through their nostrils. So when they're down there feeding on the eelgrass and drinking the salty water, they have very runny noses. But that doesn't bother them. They know the eelgrass is a really good food. They're quite happy to drink the salty water that it grows in. The problem is, though, that young cygnets can't do this. Their desalination glands will not work effectively until September, even October. So therein lies the problem. Lots of natural food down the lagoon at this time of year, but no fresh water down there for the cygnets. So in late winter, early spring, the swans are thinking about nesting. They know their cygnets need fresh water, even though they don't. So if they want to nest on the fleet, the only place they can do so is here at Abbotsbury. That's not just because we're furthest away from the opening to the sea. It's also thanks to the South Dorset Ridgeway, which runs behind Abbotsbury. You can just see it in the far distance. That's limestone. That acts like a sponge. It soaks up all the rain and it stores it like a natural underground reservoir. In fact, all the drinking water from the Weymouth and Portland area is actually pumped out of the South Dorset Ridgeway at a little village called Sutton Point just outside Weymouth. But here we don't have to pump it out for the swans. It happens naturally, but at least twice a week. So they decided that as the cygnets lived in water, they had scaly feet and they tasted fishy, then they could be eaten as fish with a clean conscience. This went on for centuries until the reign of Henry VIII. During his reign, the monastery here at Abbotsbury, like so many others in the country, and most unusually, my boss still owns all the swans that hatch here. So all the swans you see here today with a white ring on their leg are Abbotsbury birds. They belong to the owner of the swannery. These swans do not and cannot belong to the king. But we don't claim swans that fly in from elsewhere, so any swans that haven't got a ring on or got a yellow ring on their leg, we refer to these as crown birds. But even